20 minutes. Let's have a look. Where's my timer? Here it is. So I'm gonna put 25 on. Perfect. Do you know what would be perfect though? If I had like a little, almost like a little rotisserie little heat element. I could just stick it on there and it'll just be rotating and cooking while you guys can watch it. That'd be so cool. But hey, you can't have everything, chef. I wonder if they actually do them on Amazon. Like a single kebab heating element. I wonder if they've got them on there. That'd be so interesting to see. Probably expensive, but that'd be an interesting one. Right, let's wash my board as well. Beautiful. Okay. Hey, Rami, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. What have you been up to? We get a shout out for Rami if possible. Like a small spit. Yeah, like an almost like a stick, and then it's got a thing. Oh, what? Really? You found it? How much is it? Oh my god. Oh, it's $100. That's not exactly cheap, is it? Does it come with a skewer though? Oh my god, that is so cool. I am going to put that on my wish list. That is such a cool thing to do. You can put a whole chicken in there. That's bonkers. But does it come with the skewers? Oh, it does come with the skewers, right? Wow, it comes with a lot of stuff. That is so cool. It even comes with gloves. That's bonkers. Right, I'm going to put that on my wish list. That is one cool piece of equipment. I mean, I don't like having too much complex equipment, but that is one cool equipment I do want to have. That is so cool. Imagine it. You could just put it in front of the camera and for chat, and they can just watch it cook for the, you know, do a whole chicken on there would be so cool as well. Added to the wish list. Okay, cool. Thank you, Cheese. That's awesome. Thank you, Reppers. Reps, it's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? How you doing today? And guys, if you're not following Reppy Style, please go give him some love, some follows, so we can get a shout out for him. That'd be great. Doesn't have great reviews though. Oh, doesn't it? Only 3-star, maybe not that specific unit. Have they got more on there, or was that the only one? Oh, I better remove it then. I got so excited I forgot to read the reviews. Yeah, it's not very good at all, is it? Let's have a look. Single kebab roaster. That's a real shame, because that is so cool. That was a better one here, the Nutri-Chef upgraded multifunction roastery oven. Oh my god, that one looks like a blender. That's crazy. But yeah, they're about $100. Let me remove that one off my wish list because, yeah, it's got poor reviews. Poor reviews. Let's delete that. Cool. Okay. Find me a good one, Cheese. You can do it. I know you can. We went hunting last week. Oh, fantastic. We didn't bring anything home other than the fish, but we had a great time. And the hubby got a 50 mil from the male elk. It was so cool. Oh, fantastic. My oldest daughter caught some monster trout on a little fishing bowl all by herself. She was so proud. She'll be 5 next week. Oh, fantastic, Grammy. I hope you had it. It sounds like you had an absolute blast, and I'm so glad it was good. There are a few different ones, are there? What's the best ones then, guys? I'm going to let you guys decide. Doing pretty well today. Thanks for asking. How are you, Chef? I'm doing great. Making some lamb gyros. Just waiting for the lamb. We just seared it off on the char griller. And we're just waiting for it to be cooked in the oven. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. Looking forward to starting next month. Reppers, if I said to you next month, I might be having Bean Boozles back, would that make you laugh or excite you slightly? But yeah, next month I'm going to bring back Bean Boozles just for the month. I can have a gander later on. Okay, awesome. I appreciate it, Cheese. I figured you would get like a diffuser so it can like use like the cast iron, the glass cooktop. Yeah, you can do, but I prefer the stove top because I don't know. I just don't really want to put anything on that cooktop. To be honest with you, I just don't want to damage it at all. I know the diffuser's handy to have, but personally, I want the kind of cooktop because sometimes there's like, especially if like I do Thanksgiving and stuff, that's going to come in handy because if I'm using the 4 burners. I've got an extra 2, haven't I? I just need to plug it in. So Stuff like Christmas and Thanksgiving, that will be coming really good handy for me, in my personal opinion. So it's just nice to have the extra 2 burners, so I've got 6 in total instead of 4. Bean Boozles feels good, man. Oh dear. Spoiled milk. I was thinking whether I should go for Bean Boozles or go for the Harry Potter ones. What do you think, guys? Do you reckon I should have the Harry Potter ones for a different one, or do you want the Bean Boozles? You tell me. True, the extra burners are good. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the only time they would be benefiting me during the busy times. The Harry Potter ones? Yeah, I haven't tried them. You're English. Take that back, good sir. I'm actually Welsh. But if you meant British, yes. I'm not English. Certainly not English. Oh my god, that lamb's good. So good. How are you finding Borderlands, buddy? Have you been enjoying it? And have you played any of the new PoE, the new update? I haven't even touched it. I'm too busy with WoW Classic right now. Oh, shots fired! Shots fired! People who are English in chat, they're like, oh, I'll see you later, chef. I'm off. Oh, dearie me. All right. Let's give this a little bit of a dry up while we're waiting. Get this board ready so we can slice the lamb up. But yeah, I feel like the Harry Potter ones will probably be better because there's something new, something different. And plus, I haven't tried it, so we could get some very unusual faces. Yes, the Harry Potter ones. Alrighty. I feel like we're going to get them ones then. Alrighty. Let's just hope next month is just as quiet as this month, and then I can just, like, don't have to do them anymore, right? Or even try one single one. Oh, God. Hydration. So good. So good. Oh, yeah, next week. I'm going to be off on Wednesday because I need to get the old teethy checked up. Nothing bad, just check up. So I won't be here Wednesday, but I will do the results for the Dish Wars for this week on Thursday. So whatever wins at the end of the week, I'll let you guys know anyway on Friday, but just to let you know now. Borderlands 3 is surprisingly a great game. PoE not so much this league. I leveled a bit of build to like 80s and did not have fun with the league mechanic. So passing until the next league. That's fair enough. I didn't touch it this time round. I don't know. I just feel like it just really didn't interest me. I think I just got burnt out on playing that game. So very, very busy. I'm just very addicted to WoW Classic right now. So, which I'm very much enjoying, ever so much. So it's good. It's more stressful than fun, really. See, that's when you want to like when stressful becomes in the game. That's not the whole point of the game anymore, is it? It needs to be enjoyable. It needs to be fun. So you know, it's just one of these things. It's Dish Wars! Exclamation mark, Dish Wars. I think it is. Is it Dish Wars? Oh, where did I type that? No, I don't even know. Let's have a look. Let's try that one. Dish Wars. I think it's Dish Wars. There we go. There we go. So yeah. But the Dish Wars are at the bottom of the channel. So the 2 different bars. So you got one for the tips. And then you got the one for the bits. I think the hot and spicy assortment chicken wings are winning at the moment. The pork ramen doesn't look like it's going to win this week. So there we go. Thanks, Chef. No, you're most welcome, my friend. Right. Okay. We're just waiting for this beautiful lamb to cook, and that's it. Is that really worth keeping, Chef? Well, it's a bit of flour. I'm not going to waste it. Let's put it back, and I can use it up on our next time we use the... Probably on Friday. Because we're going to do pepperoni pizzas on Friday, guys, for $10 meals. So if you're after some cheeky pizzas, make sure you pop by on Friday. Friday is going to be a good day. Tomorrow, I'm actually making homemade udon noodles with a beef stew. So it should be very nice and very tasty. Make a nice little clear beef stock as well. So udon noodles tomorrow with the slow-cooked beef, that tender, flaky beef in there as well. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. Do you know what? I can officially say my internet has been fixed, guys, because we got 0 drop frames now. This has stopped dropping now all week. And it's been really good to see. We got finally, it took me 8 weeks to get back to consistency, but finally we've got it back now. So hopefully we can start crawling people back again, but it's good to have you guys here. I appreciate it. Friday's going to be awesome. It's going to be your favorite day. Making the noodles from scratch? Yes, I'm going to make the udon noodles from scratch tomorrow. I'm going to try and make them a little bit chewy as well by adding what was it? I think I got some tapioca starch I can use. So flour and tapioca starch, just give it that kind of chewiness to it. So yeah, we're going to be making udon noodles from scratch tomorrow. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to use a machine. I'm going to cut them by hand. So you can see how those are made tomorrow. So 2 nice dishes to come up. And then next week, wait, is October? Oh, October's week after. And I got lots of Halloween stuff going on October. I got some really cool dishes to do. I'm really excited for October. So yeah, and we're also going to rehaul majority of the emotes for the channel as well. That's in the process. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't care how long it takes. That's fine. But that's in the process. So we're going to be redoing the emotes as well. Within the next, I don't know, month or so, whenever. No more drop frames, what? Yeah, exactly. So if you guys are buffering, or if you do have any buffering, it's not me anymore. I am fixed, I am good, I'm hunky-dory now, so we've had 0 drop frames at all today, so it's been a very good day. Yesterday was very good, only had 1,000. Monday was 30 drop frames, which was nothing, so yeah, the internet seems to be fixed. I'm not sure why, but I love your streams. But even more during the colder months. I feel like the colder months are good. I prefer streaming during the winter time. As soon as like October hits, October, November, December, those months are my favorite months of the year for streaming because we get to do all sorts of, not as a, well, maybe because they're goodies and things, but because I like making pastries and I like making desserts. That's one of my favorite things to make, so maybe that's why I enjoy it. And it's also a festive time, isn't it? So lots of things, but I'm so glad you enjoy it, Rami. It's lovely to have you back, and I'm so glad you enjoy my stream. It's good to have you here as always. Right, lamb, how long have we got left? We've got some 10-30 minutes. I'm just gonna have a little cheeky look now just to see how it's doing. It smells absolutely amazing, guys. If only you guys could smell this lamb right now, you guys would be, you'd be kicking off with me. Chef, I want that lamb now. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh yeah, that's still rare in the middle, but oh my goodness me, look at it. Look at it, guys. It's just like calling to you. Delicious. Oh, this is going to be so worth it. Colder months. It's still like the high 80s over here. Yeah, it's New Mexico over here. We've gone from 80s to 70s at the moment. So I think it's about 27, 26 Celsius. It's still pretty warm, but it is actually getting colder. And even like early mornings, because we have our window open, I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's cold. So yeah, it's getting colder in the early mornings and night times now. So autumn is well on the way. It's certainly well on the way. But yeah, we're going to be doing some stews. I would like to do some soups as well next month. In the Christmas months, I want to do some like slow cooking as well, showing you guys how to make some nice stews. I will definitely do a $10 recipe as well for stews and lots of lovely things, and we'll get a soup in as well. I feel like probably a $5. Soups are so cheap and easy to make, so I like that meat. Meat's delicious. Oh, they mean the cheeky lamb. Lamb's looking great. I wouldn't mind. John. John, thank you so much for the 2,000 biddies. I appreciate it. Pushing up that bar. He wants that pork ramen from the looks of it. John, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the 2,000 biddies, buddy. I really appreciate it. Can we get some love and hype in chat, guys? Can we get some love and hype in chat? I love it. Yeah, make some soups. Oh, I will. For my work, fantastic. I love soups and stews. It will be. Soups and stews will be coming in for this winter, so we're going to do a few, definitely. The pork ramen. John, did you know what I was going to do with this pork ramen? It was actually going to be a 2-day process, but I'm off on Wednesday next week. But that's not a problem because we'll do the results on Thursday. And I'll pre-cook the pork on Tuesday. So it has time to set. So we can slice it. And then we can sear it. Get all that beautiful crackling. And when it comes into the soup, it's just going to be like falling apart. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be so good. Kappa. Sorry. But, yeah. No, what? Oh, there you go. So yeah, it's going to be like a kind of a 2-day process. Well, technically 3-day because like I'm going to be off on the Wednesday. So because I need to go get my teeth checked. So So I'll cook the pork on the Tuesday. If the pork wins next week, I will cook the belly pork down, right? We'll put it in a nice little tray, lots of flavors, some veggies and stuff. And once it's like super tender, I'll take it out, cool it down. I'm gonna like wrap it nice and tight with cling film in the fridge, let it solidify and set. So when we take it out on Thursday, we slice a nice solid cylinder. Cook that in the pan, that goes in the oven. It's just, oh, it's a melt in your mouth situation, and that crunchy pork. So good. Tonkatsu, not exactly tonkatsu, but it will be very tasty. You won't be disappointed. Let's put it that way. Do some pickled eggs and some cabbage and all sorts of lovely things in there. Hubby says he doesn't like stew. I maintain that he just hasn't had the right stew. Yes, I agree. You got to make a nice, hearty, delicious stew. Maybe we can make like a steak and ale. Do you know what is good for? I know we're saying stews and things, but do you know what's good for a winter dish? A steak and ale pie. A delicious, homey steak and ale pie. I feel like I need to make that at some point as well. Steak and ale. Oh, it's going to be so good. So good, guys. Homemade pastry. Make the pie. It's just nothing more delicious than that. It really isn't. And you could add kidney. I'm not a huge fan of kidney, though. So, you know, you could add kidney to it. A bit of offal. And I feel like I want to do some livers and bacon at some point. Probably a lot of people are not a big fan of it, but just for my own personal benefit, I want to do some livers and bacon. Wings are a dime a dozen, and I used to work in a wing joint, so I know how to make every style of wing. Oh, really? But do you know how to make crispy buttermilk battered wings with super crispy sauce and Asian style wings? And we're going to do a good assortment of wings, so I was thinking if the wings win, I will do crispy wings. I will also do baked wings, battered wings, and I'll do different styles from Korean, Chinese. We will do barbecue wings, maybe some super hot wings as well. So, yeah. What? Ale in a pie? What magic is this? So basically you cook the steak down. When you're making the stew, you reduce the ale down with the beef, pour that in, usually put some garlic, some onions, maybe some carrots, some nice little wintertime veggies. Thicken it up with flour, obviously, so you're making the roux. And then you just let that beef just cook down ever so slowly. And you could even do it in like a crock pot. There's so many different ways to do it. So you can make the mix in the crock pot, put it in the oven, leave it in there for about 4 hours until that beef is just like so flaky. Make your pie case, and make the lid ready. Do that after. Pour the beef in once it's done, let it cool down, put the pastry on top, plait it, poke it, pie in the oven. Oh my god, amazing, delicious. So yeah. Eel? I know I'm British and I know jelly deals is a very big thing, but yeah, no. Not for me. Crispy double batter wings, they are tasty for sure, but I'm a ramen guy. Okay. Well, you've got my wife to contend with on that, John, so good luck with that, because she wants the wings. She was very disappointed she didn't get the hot dogs. We would have had hot dogs today, but she was very disappointed she didn't have it last week. That sounds great. What ale do you like to use? You can use all sorts of different ales, so like a nice dark rich ale. I guess a very standard one would be Guinness. Any of your like kind of local ales, maybe in your own state, you could use, but anything that's dark, kind of like a dark ale, that would be good in a pie. Very nice. Ale is beer. Yeah. Well, it's ale. Beer is beer. Ale is ale. Right? Very similar, though. But ale is done. What's the difference with like the brewing process? Because I don't actually know between beer and ale. Can somebody explain that? That'd be great. I did a 24-hour marinade for pork tenderloin, soy sauce, garlic, salt and pepper, Chinese spice. Ooh, came out tasting not unlike, but definitely not the same texture as pork buns. That sounds really good, Derpy. Sounds really, really good. And very nice. Very nice indeed. I'd like to do a little bit more on some pork buns at some point, but we just haven't got around to do them yet. But that's fine. We got all the time in the world, right, guys? So good stuff. Right, how's me my lamage looking? Another 5 minutes. Okay, we're looking good. As I said, I don't want to dry this bad boy out. It's smelling so good in here right now. Oh my goodness me. But yeah, I bet you, Cheese, are you still here? I know he's probably working away. Are you still looking at those rotisseries? I think he's trying to find the best rotisserie for me. I'd love to get like a little worktop rotisserie. If we ever do that, I'd love to do like a chicken on there. We'll do. Are you ready to Jesus! Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, John, seriously. Oh my god. For people who had just had a heart attack, I apologize, right? Oh my god, John, that is crazy. Holy moly, 10,000 biddies. That's crazy, John. Thank you so much for the love. That is so kind of you. Well, I guess I've got to tell the wife the bad news. You know. Tell your chef. Tell your wife, chef. Tell your wife game is on. I'll tell her tonight. She won't be happy. If you're concerned about blood pressure, like high sodium, you probably don't want it. But otherwise, oh my god, it was tasty. Talking with a friend, apparently like fresh bayo is like super hard to do. So to make light and fluffy, I guess it's just practice makes perfect, right? Derpy. I know the ones that I make, I feel like I could improve on them. They do come out really nice and light and fluffy, but I feel like I could take it a step further at some point. But yeah, you know, that sounds like a great alternative, you know. And yeah, high sodium's not so good. But you know, these kind of dishes, you don't want to be eating them every day. If you have them once every 3 months, or you know, every now and again, that's fine. Apparently, the big difference between like beer and ale, essentially, it has all to do with like the type of yeast and fermentation temperatures. Oh, is it really? So like, I feel like ale is more of a richer than beer. Beer's more of a lighter kind of option. Mr. Fly, go away. Get off my salad. Let me bring my salad here so I can keep an eye on it. So I feel like beer is more of a